Yes. So, Pranam Swamiji, we have this interesting session today, and the question which we thought is how to find peace in imperfection. So, in this world, we find every day world is full of imperfection. Whether it is at home, whether it is at office, wherever we go, to temple, to church, to mosque, or any other place in the world, there is always this combination of perfection and imperfection, whereas imperfection is more. So it affects our mind, and it is never flawless, full of imperfection. So, how to achieve and strike balance when we deal with this world and the people around to find peace? So, the question is how to find peace in imperfection. Over to you, Swamiji.
This question is from whose side? Your side or public side?
Uh, yes, it was mixed, Swamiji.
Okay.
Some question was there, I have modified it. So, yeah.
See, the question is when you are asking for the peace and then imperfection. The world is imperfection. There is a beautiful saying, this world, this jagat is apurna. Sansar is apurna. So, in the sansar, in the world, you will get apurna, imperfection. Only God is purna. So, in God, you will get the perfection only. That is a hard statement. So, the संसार में रहने से अपूर्णता मिलेगा, क्यों? संसार अपूर्ण है। ईश्वर में रहने से पूर्णता मिलेगी, क्योंकि पूर्ण है। You want to remain in the world, at the same time you want Purnata. Here Purnata stands for the little peace of the mind. Because peace of mind, the other name is the perfection. Shanti. Purnata. You are satisfied, Purna, then Shanti. So here you are in this world, but you train your mind such a way that you try to most of the time remain in the God, which is Purna, which stands for the peace. In this world, this Jagat, Sansar, stands for Ashanti, imperfection. So those people who are trying their best, working on the mind, not working with the body. Most people work in the body means physical level. Work on the mind means mental level. And we give very less time to work on the mind. If you do in the day-to-day life's pictures, take pattern of the life. Morning to evening, you are working on the physical level. Hardly 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you work on the mind. Work through the mind and work in mind. We are work through the mind whole day, in physical level, worldly level. This is called you work through the mind, and you are habituated to it. And you never thought of you must work in mind, not work through the mind. Work in mind means, suppose, for examples, you use a car. This car, after some times, you work on the car. That means you give it to the garage. You work, you take help and work through the car. And sometimes periodically, you work on the car. That means you put the car in the garage, repairing centers. But we have no time to work in mind. We work only through the mind. That is the difficulty. And after a whole day's of work, we have worked through the mind. And sometimes, as you like and जैसा time को suit करता है, क्या you work on the mind? What does it mean to work in the mind? Work in the mind means your mind should be just like a repairing center, cleaning, removing dust, cleaning, this adjustment, these things. So work in the mind means the mind should not be disturbed. So you have to so much alert. You have to work on the mind that no other things should not enter to work through the mind. Technique is the moment you close the eyes, we work through the mind. What you are doing, thinking, planning, visualizing these things, that things, it is working through the mind. To stop, to work through the mind. Mind keep working. Work on mind means mind will get restless. Rest, work on mind, work through mind. When you are so much alert, you want to work on mind to give him the rest. As we give the car to the garage for the rest and repairment and replacement or dusting, whatever necessary. So we have to work in mind. That practice you have to take. Suppose you are working in the office. You are working through the mind, dealing as a doctor, treating patients, talking. This is working through the mind. Everything going on. But sometimes you find work on the mind. So you do some practice that I should not work through the mind. That means no thoughts will enter in the mind. That is, you can stop it. Work through the mind. I will not use the mind to work that particular period, say 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So that is called work on mind, not work through the mind. So this point, I think it is clear. So this is a world is a perfection. We have to stay in the world. You have to stay in the society, in the samsara. That is always working through the mind. That is imperfection. Correct. But if you work in the mind, then perfection will be there. And you will get some kind of peace. When you work through the mind means you are living in this world. This world is apurna. No fulfillment is there. Purnata is not. But when you work on mind, outside thoughts will not come. You may work on mind and keep the mind in the God, so that your mind dwells on the God. ईश्वर में रहने से you will get the पूर्णता. पूर्णता means शांति. अशांति नहीं, शांति मिले. दुनिया में रहने से अशांति मिले. That is a statement, that is the fact. World is imperfect. Imperfection should not be there. The world in nature is imperfection. And mind we can purnata. It is when you when you practice and try to work on mind, no thoughts. That means your mind should be calm, quiet, mind is got tired. To through work, through mind, doing the work, mind is tired. But if you work on mind, give me peace, no imperfect thoughts, no worldly thoughts should enter that time. Mind is peace, and that time you live in their own conscious or own that you call their Isara or God. That is the perfection. And then get the Purnata, Shanti. So that is a practice. Even in the office hours, in the house, so long as you are not going to sleep, your mind is working. You are working through the mind. So long sleep does not come to you. So this is perfection. You have to make it a point. I have to work on mind. So mind should be so conscious, alert, motivated, upgraded, that you can work on the mind. Work through the mind is everybody's mind is like that. But work on the mind, great sadhana, or you can say very sincere persons can do it. Perfection is the art. It is also art how to get perfection, even in this world. That if you take the examples of Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother, Thakur, they also are through the mind. But how much did they do tapasya to work on the mind? No. माँ ने तो 1,00,000 बार जप करते थे. स्वामी जी ने ऐसा करते थे. देखो, just to work on mind. They are on the world. That is one kind of teachings. We should learn how to work on the mind. So this analogy, very applicable in our day-to-day life. Purnata, apurnata. That idea should come in the mind. When you are on the world, you never expect purnata, shanti. You have to upgrade your mind, even though physically in the world, then you'll get the purnata, perfection. Perfection means peace. As I used to tell, peaceful life is a clean life. This world, due to imperfection, I am doing such wrong works, bad works, imperfection, breeding. So we are multiplying the imperfection, work, imperfection work, or through the mind, we are doing the imperfect work, not right work, unrighteous one. So this is the two vital point. Now you can ask the question.
Yeah, thank you, Swamiji. Swamiji, there was another saying which I wish to share about this. So, how to interpret samsara is imperfect, so imperfectness matches, but Paramatman is or a Paramatma is full, and so it matches perfectly. So, what is the applied how the same thing?
Yes, same thing. What I explained, that is samsara is imperfect. So imperfect mismatches. यही तो मिलेगा तुम. But Paramatma, Ishar is full, perfect. So matches perfect only.
Yes. Anyone having any question? Anand, Akhil, Mukta, Prakash, Puneet, Vijay.
बहुत सुंदर बताया स्वामी जी, बहुत मजा आ गया. वर्क इन माइंड, ऐसा एकदम आप इतना स्पॉट पे एकदम डालते हैं ना, मजा आ जाता है. बहुत सुंदर. वर्क इन माइंड, ईश्वर पूर्णता.
Suddenly
यस. एक
आ
किसी को,
गया.
यस प्लीज, कोई सवाल है किसी का? तो अदरवाइज मैं एक भजन फिर इसी बात पे बोलता हूँ.
भजन तो जरूर होगा, इससे पहले पूछ लो एक दो.
So please, if somebody has a question, please ask.
नहीं
चलिए,
तुम
कोई नहीं.
भजन करो.
हाँ यस, कोई नहीं पूछ रहा. तो बहुत स्वामी जी मजा आ गया एकदम. वर्क इन माइंड, ऐसा इसी का जरूरत था एकदम. तो ये एक छोटा सा भजन प्रस्तुत करता हूँ. पूर्ण सत्व भाई पूर्ण सत्व, पूर्ण सत्व भाई पूर्ण सत्व, पूर्ण सत्व भाई पूर्ण सत्व, पूर्ण सत्व भाई पूर्ण सत्व. अपनी दुविधा पर हंसना सीखो, अपनी दुविधा पर हंसना सीखो, पूर्ण सत्व में जीना सीखो. अपनी दुविधा पर हंसना सीखो, पूर्ण सत्व में जीना सीखो. दुनिया की हलचल को दूर से देखो, दुनिया की हलचल को दूर से देखो, पूर्ण सत्व में जीना सीखो. दुनिया की हलचल को दूर से देखो, पूर्ण सत्व में जीना सीखो. कर्म स्वधर्म का कभी मत छोड़ो, कर्म स्वधर्म का कभी मत छोड़ो, पूर्ण सत्व में जीना सीखो. कर्म स्वधर्म का कभी मत छोड़ो, पूर्ण सत्व में जीना सीखो. श्री हरि चिंतन नित पल करके, श्री हरि चिंतन नित पल करके, पूर्ण सत्व में जीना सीखो. श्री हरि चिंतन नित पल करके, पूर्ण सत्व में जीना सीखो. पूर्ण सत्व भाई पूर्ण सत्व, पूर्ण सत्व भाई पूर्ण सत्व, पूर्ण सत्व भाई पूर्ण सत्व, पूर्ण सत्व भाई पूर्ण सत्व.
बहुत बढ़िया हुआ, बहुत
थैंक यू स्वामी
बढ़िया
जी.
हुआ. एटमॉस्फेयर बिल्कुल चेंज कर दिया, सब मन को ऊपर उठा दिया.
थैंक यू.